So this is going to be a video on my updated curly hair routine, and basically I do the same thing even if I'm going to do my hair in a different style, except sometimes, you know, if I do a ponytail up, I will do a twist out. So this hair is from Luxe Locks and this is the Maui wave. I will put all the details down below for you dolls, but this is my updated routine. It's a little bit different from my other one, which I will link down below for you as well, but I pretty much use the same products because those are my staple curly hair products. So I hope you dolls enjoyed this tutorial and my routine on how I get my hair like this, and yeah. Okay, so this is how my hair is at night. I just clip it up, so in the morning this is how it will look. I just use like a regular little clamp. So it looks a mess, right? So the first thing that I like to do is go ahead and part my hair off. My part is in the center, so I'm just going to make sure that the part is nice and straight. Wherever your part is, it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and part your hair out first, because you don't want to do it after you've wet your hair down and everything, because you don't want it to get frizzy and everything. So after I do my part, I just split my hair off into 2 sections, and then I'm going to go ahead and wet the hair down. I like to use regular tap water, and I like to put the water on like a medium heat. So I'm just showing you here that I am wetting the hair down and getting it nice and saturated. So after doing so, I just like to squeeze the water out of the hair. So to dry the hair with, I'm using a cotton t-shirt. I also like to use those microfiber towels, but here I'm using a shirt. So then I'm going to go ahead and wet the hair down on the other side as well, and then just kind of wring it out using the t-shirt. The shirt will help for your hair not to get frizzy. Do not use a regular towel because your hair will be a frizzy mess. So then I'm going to go ahead and wet down the top of my hair. Since that part didn't make it under the faucet, I just used a spray bottle with water in it. There isn't anything added to it at all, so I'm just saturating the hair at the top where my natural hair is left out. So then for conditioner, I'm using the Suave Naturals line. I'll link all the products down below for you dolls. So I just take a generous amount and apply it to one side of the hair, also working it on the natural hair section as well, and work it all the way down the hair. This helps to really tame your curls and fights frizziness and all that type of stuff. So then I'm just going to take the same amount and do the same on the other side. This also really conditions the hair and makes it look really bouncy and everything, and it's not just going to be like fluffy. It's going to really define the curls. So I just run that through the hair, and then I'm going to be using a Denman brush to detangle. So I like to start at the bottom and just comb the curls out and work my way up to the top and get out any kinks that are in the hair, and make sure that I can run the brush through nice and seamlessly. And once I can run the brush through all the way, then I know that the hair is detangled and all the product has been worked in. I also do brush my hair as well to blend it into the weave. And then I just do the same thing on the opposite side. And then I'm going to be using my styling product. I really love this. This is the L'Oreal EverCurl. And this one works really good to help fight frizziness and everything, because it's kind of like a gel and a conditioner mixed together. But using a gel does not work for me. This is my favorite curly hair product, so I'll link it down below for you dolls. And I just use one pump on each side of the hair, and then I'll take another pump, or maybe like a half a pump, and use on my natural hair to blend in as well. Then I just go back through and brush that in as well using the same Denman brush. And I'm also going to make sure that my tracks are covered up in the back by just brushing the hair backwards and really just putting the hair into place how I want it to be once it is styled. And if you can see how I like to brush through the hair, kind of like pushing my hand up against the back of it, this really helps for the curls to clump together. So it's going to give you a really defined curl pattern. Then I go back through the front again as well to make sure that my leave out is blended with the weave. And then I use a regular brush just to comb my edges down or brush my edges out to make sure that they're not all crazy, but I am going to go and define my edges later once the hair is actually air dried. So after you do all of this, you're just going to let the hair air dry, and I just use like the regular ceiling fan for air drying while I'm doing my makeup. So here's how the hair looks once it's air dried. It is still a little bit wet, but it's dry pretty much enough for me to go ahead and finish up. So I'm using my Congo edge tamer, and I really love this stuff. So I'm going to place this on my edges and start defining them. This isn't a product that you can buy from anywhere, so I'm not sure if you guys will be able to get it because I do purchase it from the salon that I go to. But I do also like to use gel as well. So I feel like you can really use any edge control that you have if you use a gel on top to set it. And I feel like gel just works a lot better with curly hair because gel is like a wet product. So it's going to let your edges really have that curl definition and really pop to match with the weave. So after I do this, I am going to go on top with the Eco Styler gel, the olive oil one, just to define it even more and really make it look nice and slick. And I just use a toothbrush, of course. So here it goes here where I'm going to grab the gel, and I'm just going to go right on top and do the same exact thing that I just did with the edge control. And I feel like this just really polishes the look, and it will definitely hold your baby hairs in place all day. Edges on fleek. And there is a makeup tutorial or a get ready with me look coming for this makeup look as well as the outfit. So this is how it looks once you do the edges, and then of course I'm going to do the other side. And here is the finished look. So here's how my hair looks after everything is completed. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my updated routine. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, dolls.